Welcome to Touring Globe. Here are 34 tourist mistakes to avoid in Italy, complete travel guide. Italy. The land of art, pasta, ancient ruins, fashion, and gelato. A dream destination for millions of travelers. But here's the truth. Italy is also one of the easiest countries to get wrong if you don't understand the culture. What may feel normal back home could mark you as a clueless tourist here. And trust me, you don't want to be that tourist who offends the waiter, gets fined for driving in the wrong place, or pays triple for fake gelato. So, before you pack your bags, here are 34 mistakes you must avoid in Italy, and what to do instead. 1. Only visiting Rome, Venice, and Florence. Italy is not just the Colosseum, gondolas, and Renaissance art. If you only stick to these cities, you'll miss hidden gems like the trulli houses of Alberobello, the caves of Matera, the vibrant street life of Naples, or the beaches of Sardinia. Do instead combine the classics with at least one lesser-known region. 2. Thinking pizza tastes the same everywhere. Pizza is sacred here, but it changes drastically. Naples invented the classic soft, chewy pizza. Rome prefers thin and crispy. Liguria makes focaccia style. If you complain that the pizza here tastes different, locals will roll their eyes. Do instead try pizza in multiple cities. You'll see why Italians debate which is best. 3. Ordering cappuccino after 11 a.m. Cappuccino is considered a breakfast drink. Order one after lunch, and you'll get puzzled looks. Italians believe milk after a heavy meal upsets digestion. Do instead switch to an espresso or macchiato after midday. 4. Expecting spaghetti with meatballs. That's Hollywood's version of Italy. Here, pasta and meat are usually separate. You'll find pasta al ragu in Bologna, but the giant spaghetti and meatball combo doesn't exist. Do instead embrace authentic dishes like carbonara, cacio e pepe, or tagliatelle al ragu. 5. Not validating your train ticket. On regional trains, paper tickets must be stamped in little green or yellow machines before boarding. Forget, and you'll face fines, even if you didn't know. Do instead always validate, or buy digital tickets on apps where validation isn't required. 5. Assuming restaurants are open all day. In Italy, restaurants close after lunch until dinner service. Show up at 4 p.m. expecting lasagna, you'll find locked doors. Do instead learn local eating times: lunch 12 to 2 p.m., dinner 7:30 to 10 p.m. 7. Rushing meals. In Italy, meals are a ritual. Ordering the check quickly or eating in 20 minutes feels rude. Dining is slow, social, and meant to be enjoyed. Do instead relax. Order multiple courses. Enjoy the wine and conversation. 8. Ignoring regional food traditions. Food here is hyper-local. Don't ask for risotto in Sicily or carbonara in Milan. You might offend the chef. Do instead research each region's specialties before you visit. 9. Wearing beachwear in cities. Walking shirtless in Rome or Florence is a tourist cliché. Locals see it as disrespectful, and fines are possible. Do instead keep swimsuits for the coast. Dress modestly in towns. 10. Overpacking with high heels for cobblestones. Italy's streets are ancient, uneven, and full of cobblestones. High heels break, ankles twist, and you'll regret it fast. Do instead pack stylish but comfortable shoes. 11. Forgetting modesty in churches. Churches are not just tourist attractions, they're sacred spaces. St. Peter's Basilica will turn you away if your shoulders or knees are bare. Do instead carry a scarf or shawl for cover-ups. 12. Expecting ice in your drinks. Order a Coke, and you'll likely get it without ice. Italians believe ice waters down flavor and isn't good for digestion. Do instead ask for con ghiaccio with ice, but don't expect a full glass. 13. Not carrying cash. Card use is growing, but many trattorias, markets, and small town shops still prefer cash. Do instead always carry some euros. 14. Assuming water is free. In restaurants, water almost always comes bottled, and you'll be charged. Do instead choose natural, still, or frizzante, sparkling. 15. Falling for tourist menus near landmarks. If you see laminated menus with pictures and tourist menu, run. The food is overpriced and bland. Do instead walk a few streets away from main attractions. 16. Ordering bread and thinking it's free. The coperto cover charge includes bread, table service, and cutlery. It's standard, not a scam. Do instead expect to pay a small fee, €1 to €3. 17. Not learning basic Italian phrases. English is common in big cities but not universal. Even trying grazie or per favor shows respect. Do instead learn greetings and food terms. 18. Expecting punctual trains. High-speed trains are precise, but regional ones can be late. Do instead allow buffer time for connections. 19. Ignoring pickpocket warnings. Rome's Metro, Florence's Duomo, and Venice's Rialto are pickpocket zones. Do instead keep money belts or crossbody bags. 20. Forgetting siesta time. In smaller towns, shops often close in the afternoon. Do instead do sightseeing during siesta, shop in the evening. 21. Trying to see everything in one trip. Italy isn't a checklist. Trying to cram Rome, Florence, Venice, Amalfi, and Sicily in 1 week is exhausting. Do instead pick 2 or 3 regions. Slow down. 22. Tipping. Like in the US, tips are not mandatory. Service is included. Do instead round up or leave small change. 23. Sitting down for coffee unknowingly. Prices double if you sit at a cafe table. Standing at the bar is cheaper. Do instead drink your espresso like locals, quickly, standing. 24. Driving into ZTL zones. Most historic centers ban cars. Tourists often enter unknowingly, only to receive surprise fines later in the mail. Do instead park outside, walk in, or use public transport. 25. Not booking major attractions. The Vatican, Uffizi, and Colosseum have long lines. Showing up without tickets wastes hours. Do instead book online weeks ahead. 26. Traveling in August without planning. August is vacation month for Italians. Cities empty out, beaches fill up, and many small businesses close. Do instead visit in spring or fall. 27. Expecting American breakfast. Hotels might offer eggs, but traditional breakfast is a cappuccino and a pastry. Do instead embrace the sweet Italian morning. 28. Eating near tourist sites. Food near landmarks is often the worst. Do instead wander side streets, look for restaurants where locals eat. 29. Dressing too casually for fine dining. Flip-flops and shorts won't cut it at elegant restaurants. Do instead bring at least one smart casual outfit. 30. Falling for train station scams. Scammers hang around ticket machines, helping tourists, then demanding money. Do instead politely refuse help. 31. Mispronouncing Italian food. It's bruschetta, not bruschetta. Mispronunciations annoy locals. Do instead listen to how Italians say it. 32. Drinking cappuccino with dinner. This screams tourist. Italians find it bizarre. Do instead have wine, water, or espresso. 33. Believing all gelato is authentic. Fake gelato is bright, puffy, and piled high. Real gelato is flatter, natural colored, and stored in covered tins. Do instead look for artisanal shops. 34. Skipping aperitivo hour. Between 6 to 8 p.m., buy a drink and enjoy free snacks. It's a cultural ritual, not just food. Do instead find a bar, order a spritz, and enjoy. Thank you for watching. Kindly subscribe. See you in the next video.